At first, the streets of London were, if anything, unusually quiet that 8th morning of May of 1945. People heard the news bulletins, but it took a little while for it to sink in that this was the day that they had dreamed of and prayed for. The long nightmare was over at last. In towns and cities across Europe and across America, people began to seek each other out. You could not be alone on such a day as this. Here in London, people began to gather little by little in Piccadilly Circus, at Buckingham Palace, and here at Trafalgar Square. This was a milepost for all time. What joy there was that day. Here and on the other side of the English Channel and across the ocean, people poured into the streets to rejoice. Sweet, sweet victory. Sweet, sweet peace. Look into their faces. They have defeated the forces of darkness, and now they can come back out into the light. When the sun goes down at the end of this day, there will be no blackout curtains, no wailing sirens, no huddling together underground. Walls will not tremble and fall. There will be no brick dust in the air, no screams, no mournful weeping. Instead, tonight there will be tears of joy. And the flames will not be those of death and destruction, but a bonfire of celebration. Best of all, the children could come home again. They could run and play children's games and dream children's dreams once again. A terrible, terrible price had been paid. But it was all for the children, that they could grow up free from the evil shadow that Adolf Hitler had cast for a time upon the world. Their children will read of this day, this VE Day, in their history books. The victory in Europe is won. The war is over. The songs of World War II, the ones that were most heard on the radio, played on the jukeboxes, and danced to and sung and whistled on the front lines and on the home front as well, were songs that expressed the hopes and dreams of millions. And of course, the fondest hopes and the sweetest dreams were those of the day that the war would end. The shepherd would watch his sheep, and the valley will bloom again, and Jimmy will go to sleep in his own little room again. There'll be bluebirds over the white cliffs of Dover. Tomorrow, just you wait and see. Everywhere you looked at the Americans, American airmen, American soldiers in London in those days, the locals used to say they were overpaid, oversexed, and over here. At pubs like this one, the East End of London, you'd find Americans standing shoulder to shoulder with the British and drinking the same brews and wooing the same women and singing the same songs. Bless 'em all, bless 'em all, bless 'em all.
Don't get no promotion, the sign
When the folks at Mercer's Arms Pub are in this mood, you have to go with the flow. I was taking requests. Did I know Roll Out the Barrel? You bet. It was the ladies who asked for it. The Yanks are coming. The gentleman sort of drifted off for that one for some reason.
Oh, yeah. Over there. Over there. Spread the word, over there. That the Yanks are coming, the drums are coming. The Yanks are coming everywhere. Say a prayer, say a prayer. That the word over there. Where we are, we're coming over. And we won't go back till it's over there. How do you know those?
Margaret McGregor knows these songs because during the war, when she was in uniform, she made friends with an American or two.
Thanks very much.
Thank you. We'll do some more.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There were strong friendships made during the war, intense relationships, shared experiences. Many men and women fell in love. And their moments were precious, too, because you never knew, of course, how long love would last or how long the war would last. For that matter, how long life itself would last. With every parting, there was always the fear that it might be and the hope that it would not be the last parting. Maybe that is why this song that Vera Lynn used to sing became an anthem that even to this day can bring tears to the eyes of many an old soldier. We'll meet again, don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day.
Just